It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.
Good evening. It is 45 degrees and sunny here at Paris High School, and we are set to broadcast Paris Tiger football. I'm Clay Best alongside Lenny Irwin. And Lenny, it's been a while, but we're finally back here, aren't we?
Finally, yes. We've been on the road for the last 2 Saturdays, and now we're back to normal Friday night football, but it still doesn't seem quite right playing football. Here it is now, the 1st of April, but nonetheless, the seniors, you got to give them credit. They hung out and endured a lot, and tonight being senior night, at least they get a play. Even though it's 6 games, they still get a season. So
yeah, and that's right.
You got to feel happy for them.
Yeah, and just walking up here to the press box and watching the teams warm up, there's no difference watching quarterbacks throwing to receivers or running through the plays, running through the motions of getting ready for a game, stretching out both teams. So for a split second there, it seemed like it was 100% normal. Obviously, different season of the year, but we're here. It's a LIC matchup that has been circled on the schedule for the last few years now because it means a lot, and this one's going to mean a lot as well. It
will, and you couldn't ask really. I mean, it feels like football weather. Like you said, it's 45 degrees out. It is sunny. It's a little breezy. The wind's kind of out of the southeast, but the field's immaculate. I mean, beautiful green grass. I mean, this is right up there with Mount Carmel's field as far as condition. Last week, I mean, anything would be improvement from last week. We played on burnt, dead grass, and there was just a green clump here and there occasionally, and you couldn't hardly see the hash marks. Or you couldn't hardly even see the yard markers, much less the hash marks. But tonight everything is lined beautiful, and it's just the field looks great. So
a perfect landscape here tonight for a Tiger football game. The Olney Tigers have just taken the field. Olney coming in with an overall record of 2-0. Both those wins coming in conference play. The first week they defeated the Marshall Lions 47-14. And last week against Flora, they won 14-6.
So.
And Lenny, you talked to a couple down on the field about this Olney team before the game. Is that right?
I did. Well, I went down here and talked to our counterparts in the other end of the press box, and their big running back, Gavin Dorn, he had over 140 yards last week and had like 3 or 4 touchdowns already in the game. And then the game was pretty well out of hand, but he was still in there playing, and he went down with a leg injury, and now he's out there on crutches, and I think he's even probably going to miss the start of track season. And he was their 100 and 200 yard dash meter, whatever it is that they run in track. And, the track coach is sick too because he was their best athlete. And you hate to see any team lose their best athlete due to injury, but
and especially after enduring so much, as you mentioned earlier, it's tough to deal with as an athlete, as a fan, definitely as a coach or a parent too as well.
And they didn't even have a season last year. At least we're getting to play some this year. So, and then 2 games into the season, you go down with an injury, and you just got to feel for the kid. So, and being a senior, this was his final year, and he was hoping to go out with some big numbers, and it sounded like he was putting up some big numbers. So, but nonetheless, they said now they've kind of converted from the the power running game to pretty much a passing team, and he said they'll rotate 5 or 6 different guys in and out as receivers and tight ends, and he said if they can't throw the ball, it'll be a long night. So
yeah, we did see him warming up in a flex bone formation in that pregame warm-up that they ran through, so we'll see how much of that we see without their big running back. Right now, we're getting ready to watch your Paris Tigers take the field.
yeah, I hear the song, and the big Tigers aired up here in the end zone, and the band's all lined up out there waiting for them. We've already had senior night tonight, just in case something happens that next week's game does get canceled. I know the baseball season just got started yesterday, and you're already seeing the effects of the COVID in the baseball season. Several teams have already postponed games due to players coming testing positive. So we're hoping and praying that it stays away from Edgar County anyway, so that the boys can get this season in. We lucked it out through basketball. I don't think we missed a game in basketball, so hopefully we can stay healthy for football.
And we do apologize. We missed the senior introductions of the band and the cheerleaders and the football players before this game got underway. Again, as Lonnie mentioned, we have something every week, another technical issue, but right now you should be able to see bright and clear on your screen your Paris Tigers taking the field.
Well, that we do, and want to give kudos out to Nathan Bell. He's driving home from Florida, but we called him up on the phone. I don't know how he does it. He's a technical wizard, but somehow he got on our end and clicked a couple buttons and got us on the air. So kudos to Nate. We appreciate everything he does for the Paris Sports Network. So
also more kudos in store. I think it's tonight's game. I heard Athletic Director Creighton Tarr talking last night about an officiating crew double booking themselves, not being able to officiate. I think it's tonight's game, and luckily enough, some other local game was canceled, and he was able to reel that crew in. I think it's this crew here tonight, so kudos out to Coach Tarr for making that happen.
Yeah, you know, hats off to Coach Tarr, AD for high school here. I mean, he's had to be on the phone hours and hours trying to get officials, get schedules, rework schedules because this team can't make it or that team can't make it. And, well, then you can't get an official for this game or that game, and you got to scrounge around and try to find somebody else. I mean, my hat's off to him for everything that he's done this year. So just trying to get a season in. And so far, knock on wood, we've been pretty fortunate that we haven't missed a game yet. So
Tiger kick return team heads out onto the field as they will receive. Tigers will defend the south end after Olney won the toss, deferred, and they will kick off to your 101 Paris Tigers. Loss in week number 1 down at Mount Carmel, 20-7, the final score there. And then last week's demolishing of the Marshall Lions, 62-12.
So tonight should be quite the contest. Your Tigers are in the all-black uniforms with the orange numerals, white trim. Olney in the all-white uniforms with the orange numerals and black trim. That's just kind of the opposite. Usually I always thought the home team always wore white and the visiting team always wore the colors, but this is just the total opposite tonight. So I don't guess we should expect anything else, though, with this COVID season that we're going through. Everything has been turned around and mixed up. So, but we're still ready for football.
Carter Beard to kick for Olney, waits for the official signal, gets it, and we are underway here in Paris. Mason Hutchings will run up, take it on a hop. Across the 30, wrestled down at the 32 by a couple of Olney Tigers, and the Paris Tiger offense out onto the field.
All right, Paris is going to start, like you said, Clay, from our 32-yard line.
Senior Danny Perry has his troops lined up in formation to start this one. In shotgun formation, Hutchings to his left. Perry a snap. He'll have his own number called as he'll scamper for a handful of yards.
Well, looks like he went from the 32 up to about the 39-yard line, so we're going to give him 7 yards on the play. Looks like he's got an empty backfield this time, as we've got 3 wideouts to the left and 1 to the right, and now King's in motion.
Here's a handoff to King. King around the right edge. He's got room. He will fight for the first down. Get it. Been breaking another tackle. He's still on his feet, and he'll get past midfield.
I'll give Garrett 13 yards on that scamper on the end around on that sweep play.
Perry back in shotgun. Moeller and Hutchings next to him. Moeller in motion to the right. Here's snap and a handoff to Hutchings. Breaks a few more tackles. And he's wrapped up by 3 or 4 Olney Tigers and brought down just across the 45.
Going to take it up to the 47, so.
Norman Phillips, the other starting receiver for the Tigers. And now we'll see Eli Board come in for Mason Hutchings. Looks like Hutchings might have a stinger in the left arm as he'll shake that out over on the sideline. Perry running back to either side, takes a snap, handoff, run by Moeller. Now he's going to get to the sideline on the far side. Pick up a first down plus a few more before he's wrestled down.
Looks like he got about 9 yards. So the Tiger ground game is really rolling. We haven't seen him, Perry, throw the ball yet. But
Perry takes a snap and shotgun. Handoff Board. Board, a gap on the right side of the line, and he'll pick up a handful.
Let's see. I didn't have Board wrote down. Eli Board, 32.
Tigers back to the line. Board in the backfield with Perry. Perry takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Now he'll run it over to the left side towards the sideline where he's tackled at the 15-yard line. First down, Tigers.
Yeah, give Perry another 11 yards. So the ground game's just grinding it out. So.
Perry looking over to the sideline to get the call. King out wide left. Moeller slot right. Here's a snap to Perry. Handoff. Hutchings back in the game. Takes it. Runs over an Olney Tiger. Fights for a couple extra yards as he'll get close to the 5-yard line.
Mason picked up 9 on the carry, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 6. So Tigers definitely in scoring position.
Phillips out wide right. Sullivan slot right. Perry shotgun. Running back to either side. Takes a snap. Fakes one handoff. Now gives it away. Run to the right side and wrestled down. I believe that was Moeller on the carry.
Yeah.
He gets inside the 5-yard line.
That's
and
1st and goal
from first down.
See where they actually spot the ball. I haven't seen them. They put it down just inside the 5, so about the 4.5.
Brian Kohlmeyer checking in for the Tigers, along with Eli Board and Norman Phillips. Phillips sprints out wide right. King wide left. Board in the backfield. Perry shotguns. Takes a snap. Here's handoff Board. Makes a cut. Gets to the center of the lane. And he'll power it into the end zone. Touchdown, Paris.
So Eli picks up the 4 needed for the touchdown. At 7:36 to go in the first quarter. Tigers are on the board.
King in to add the PAT. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is through. That'll make it 7-0 Paris with 7:36 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a break here on the Paris Sports Network, and when we come back, Olney will have their first offensive possession.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Paris Tiger kicking team out onto the field now to kick away to Olney. Paris in front 7-0. Efficient drive and effective drive that first time down.
It was. We never put the ball in the air. Everything was on the ground, and several different guys touched it. Good deep kickoff.
King kicked it away.
Yeah.
Olney returning, gets across the 25 and tackle there.
Just short of the 30, looks like, so Olney will take over on the, see where they spot it, about the 28 maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like, about the 28.
So Olney's offense will set up shop. One receiver out wide left and a slot to the right of him. Two out wide right. Pistol formation. Snap and a throw to the left side, nearly picked off, then nearly caught. That was King who had his hands on it.
Yes, it was.
And he would have taken that to the house for 6.
I think that's what he was thinking. Boy, that was almost a huge play.
Olney still in possession. They caught a break there. Here's a snap and a handoff from Austin Nettle, the quarterback, and nothing doing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage and driven backward by the Paris defense.
Beard was the ball carrier, but what'd they give him, a yard, half a yard maybe?
3rd and 9 for Olney. Nuttall in shotgun formation. 3 out wide to his left. Takes a snap. Looks to the left. Now comes back right. He's pressured. Not
And
able to
he's
get away. Sacked and brought down by the Tiger defense. Couple Tigers in there. Connor Irwin.
32 Eli Board
32.
was there.
Few Tigers in to make that play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Lost quite a bit on that play as he it's going to bring up 4th down and 20, so lost about 11.
Give credit to the Tigers secondary on that one as well. As mentioned, had 3 receivers out left.
Flags on the play.
None of them open enough for the quarterback to get rid of it. And we'll get a false start called on Olney.
That'll back them up 5 more yards, so definitely not the start you want if you're the Olney head coach. But if you're the Tiger defensive coach, I mean, you're liking everything you're seeing. I mean, we put pressure on them, forced them into a mistake, almost had a pick 6, sacked the quarterback for a big loss. And
no flags this time. Snap is good, and the punt is away. Short punt, and it's going to go out of bounds. Still in Olney territory.
definitely be a short field for the Tigers as we're going to get the ball on the Olney. It looks like the 23-yard line.
Paris offense out onto the field. Perry shotgun. Sends his running back out left. Takes a snap. He'll throw it there towards Hutchings, but over Mason's head. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Mason just kind of went out in the flat and was stopped there and waiting for the ball, and I think Perry thought he was going to just continue his route on out and kind of let him away too much after Mason had stopped out there in the flat. So
2nd and 10. Perry shotgun. Hutchings to his right now. Here's a handoff to Hutchings. Tries to jump over an Olney defender. I think he got taken down by a shoestring there. And picks up 5 to bring up 3rd and 5. King and Moeller out wide left. Perry and Hutchings in the backfield. Here's a fake to the handoff on Hutchings. Perry takes it himself up the middle. Cut around an Olney defender, then down to the 5-yard line.
Got a first down. See where they spot it, but it's going to be inside the 5, it looks like. Or maybe right on the 5.
Perry with Hutchings to his left. Here's a snap. Handoff Hutchings up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Paris. Hutchings gets across the goal line with a fair amount of ease. Good blocking up front. And King on to try to make this a 14-0 game. He does just that. And with 4:52 remaining in the first quarter, your Paris Tigers lead Olney 14-0. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
14-0. Paris leads Olney here in the first, 4:52 remaining. And short field that time, ended in a quick touchdown for Paris.
It did. We started on the Olney 23, in about 4 plays we scored. Hutch on the final 5 yards for the touchdown. Once again, Garrett King had the kick for the extra point, and it was good. So this kick not quite as deep as the first one, but
returned by Olney as they get up to the 30, 31-yard line. That's where they will start their second offensive possession.
We'll see if our defense is just as stout this time as it was last time, because we limited them to 3 and out and a real short punt by their punter.
Nuttall, the quarterback, will line up in shotgun. Takes a snap.
I thought we had a guy over here
handoff
on this side in motion a little too soon. I think this outside line official thought so too, because he threw the flag. So
it'll be 1st and 15. Waiting for our yard marker to move over on the sideline. I might have to give him a call later on tonight. He was late getting his job done, Lenny. I know that guy.
I was to say, I think you know that guy, don't you?
Here's a pass from Nettle. It was hauled in and then taken down right away by Josh Wood.
Yeah. And he's slow getting up after he caught that ball. He took quite the shot. I mean, it was bang, bang, too. As soon as he caught it, he was rocked. And he's still down. I'm not sure he even knows what time of day it is.
While he's attended to, we'll take a commercial break here on the Para Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Olney takes a snap out of that injury timeout, completes a pass. Pass was 489 yards. Receiver caught it and backtracked a couple, and might have been worth it. He winds up picking up the first down plus one or two more. That'll move the sticks for Olney. The first time they do that this evening.
Quinn Miller was the recipient on that toss from Nuttall. That is, like you said, their first down of the evening.
Nuttall back in pistol formation. Hard count.
I think he's changing the play.
Olney got a call from the sideline. Now here's a snap. Handoff straight up the middle, then wrestle down there. Just after a gain of a yard or two. I believe that was Jude Sullivan on the tackle. Brian Kohlmeyer was there to help if needed. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Beard was the ball carrier that time.
Nuttall and pistol again, talking to the running back behind him. Now takes a snap. He'll roll left, has his running back Beard there, and then nearly another pick.
Almost
And this
picked
one
off again, but I think he actually caught it after the tip.
will be caught. Again, off the hands of Garrett King.
Looked like 13 was a, Braden Bergner.
It's another first down only. Now in onto the Tigers side of the field for the first time tonight. Snap to Nuttall, drops back, look across the middle, fires complete, and tackle made by Garrett King with Nick Moeller coming up to help. Gain of 6 on the play.
Who caught that one? Or was it a run? I missed that one. I was still trying to write this guy's name down that I didn't have in there.
I want to say it's Fleming. We'll check the replay. And that, yeah, Jaden Fleming on the catch that time for Olney.
Okay.
Nuttall, pistol formation. Handoff up the middle. This is Beard. Ran straight up the gut, then tried to cut it out left. But Paris Tiger defense in pursuit, able to bring him down before he got to the first down marker.
Okay, 13.
3rd and 2 for Olney. Pistol formation.
This
Nuttall,
guy moved again.
yeah.
Yep, this guy moved again.
And they've been close just about every play of this drive, and that's not the first time that they've gotten called for that. But it definitely hurts him, this flag.
It does. That's going to be another false start.
That'll make it 3rd and 7. Two receivers out wide either side. Pistol formation. Nuttall takes the snap. Will roll to his right. Has to get rid of it quick. Does. Here's Beard with the completion. And then tackled for a loss. By Braden Atkinson. Fourth and 9. We'll see what Olney elects to do. Again, they are on their better side of midfield. Gotta imagine they'll go for it. We'll see what the play call will be.
Well, you would think so, but
still waiting for the call. Play clock under 10 seconds. Down to 5. Olney still not set. Down to 2. Nuttall calls for the ball. And they get it off in time. Flag flies. Nuttall looking over the middle. Gets hammered. And no receiver in the area. We'll check on the penalty marker. Looks like it'll be on Olney. It is an illegal shift. Penalty is declined, and they will turn it over on downs to your Paris Tigers. .46 seconds left, first quarter. Paris Tiger defense gave up a few first downs for the first time tonight, but able to hold once Olney got across midfield.
So Paris will take over on their 37.
Perry has Hutchings to his right. King near side. 3 receivers out wide to the right. Here's a snap. Throw to the right side, Hutchings. Hutchings catches, shakes 2 Olney defenders, tries to get around another one, but can't, and brought down just to the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained. Same play we saw last drive. Last time we saw it, went over the head of Hutchings.
Yeah, it was to this side. This time they went to the other side. So
no more success this time on the yardage gain, but completion to Hutchings. We'll see what they have for 2nd and 10. Here's a fake handoff to Hutchings. Perry keeps him himself. He has room to the right side. Now the sideline he goes. After the first down he picked up, he's going to cut it back towards the middle of the field. Still on his feet. Trying to be wrestled down from an Olney defender. Still chopping away, though, and finally brought down at the 30-yard line of Olney. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So when we come back, your Paris Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from the Olney 30 and a lead of 14-0. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Tiger ball to start the second quarter, and it's placed at the left hash of the 29-yard line of Olney.
Tiger offense pretty well clicking just about on all cylinders tonight, at least as far as the ground game goes. Passing game, it's lacking a little, but we haven't really had to pass. So
First and 10 from the Olney 29. Perry in shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Now to the right side. I think this is Board with the ball. It is. And he's going to pick up 7 or 8.
got it down just right at the 20. So give him 9 on the carry.
Board
Eli's
with
having
9.
a pretty solid night. That's 3 carries. He's got 20 yards. I've got Perry 4 carries. He's got 66 yards. Hutch has got 4 carries. He's got 23 yards. Moeller's got 2 carries for 11. And King's got a carry for 13. So the ground game's really clicking tonight.
Perry now between split backs. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff. Keep it himself. He's got a hole. He'll run through it. Then try to bounce it out to the left. Slows to a stop to avoid another Olney defender. Then brought down after picking up a first.
Give him 6 on the carry. So
Paris back into shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Hutchings. Hutchings has a lane to the end zone. He'll take
He
it.
scores.
In for the score, and it's 20-0 Paris. Great blocking again by the Paris Tigers. Led to that score as Brian Kohlmeyer, the upback, stuck a block on a linebacker to get that play started. King on for the point after and converts. It's 21-0 with 10:47 remaining in the second quarter. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
Paris kicking team back out onto the field once again to kick away to Olney. Paris now up 21-0 as we've just started the second quarter.
Yep. So far, things are really looking good for your Tigers here in their home opener.
Kick is away. Received at the 10-yard line.
And fell.
Got up to the 25 before going down. That was Braden Bergner. Only with a bit of success last trip on offense.
Couple penalties hurt them a little bit, but they did pick up a couple, I think 3 first downs. So.
Senior Austin Nettle back in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Here's a handoff. That's Beard trying to go right up the middle. Not much doing there and taken down after 1 or 2.
Looks like 2nd and 8, so he got 2 yards.
Nuttall back in shotgun. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff. Now looking right. Across the middle.
he got
completes it. This is Jaden Fleming in a foot race with Mason Hutchings. Hutchings
Hutchings got him. I don't know how he did it, but wow.
Even seemed like it took Fleming a couple steps after Hutchings dove to finally go down. Nonetheless, a touchdown-saving tackle from Mason Hutchings. But Olney definitely in business, now close to the red zone, in the red zone for the first time this evening. Nuttall in shotgun. Can hear the fans making some noise here in the stands at Paris High School. Here's a slant pass to the right side, incomplete. Nuttall left it short. It'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the Paris 17-yard line. Paris leads 21-0. Nuttall in shotgun. Beard to his right. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff. Now looking left. Into the end zone. Fires a pass. That is hauled in. Touchdown. Quinn Miller hauls it in. And Olney is on the board.
So that'll be about an 18-yard touchdown pass.
Miller caught that one between two Tiger defenders. And now Olney will line up for their point after. Snap is good, hold is down, and the kick is through. And that makes it 21-7. Olney cuts into the Paris lead with 9:29 remaining before halftime. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Hutchings and King back deep to return for Paris. 21-7, 9:29 remaining second quarter.
Olney finally got their passing game untracked. It's two big pass plays, and they scored that time.
Kick goes to King, who hauls it in, across the 25, across the 30. And he'll carry a few Olney tacklers with him, an extra 3 or 4 yards. And the Tiger offense will start at the 36. Sullivan, Moeller, and Phillips wide to the right side of the line. Snap to Perry, handoff Hutchings. Hutchings around the right end, makes a few cuts, hesitation move, then picks up the first down for a gain of 11, Mason Hutchings.
Yeah, this might get to be a shootout now that Olney's starting to get untracked on offense a little bit. So luckily they spotted us 21 points.
Perry takes a snap, fakes a handoff this time to Hutchings, keeps himself up the middle. Now he'll go right side, trying to get to the sideline, shoves off an Olney defender. who's clapping in his face, but Perry should be the one clapping. He just picked up 9 more yards.
Yeah, he did. Almost a first down.
We'll take that all night, Olney.
Yeah, we will.
So it'll be 2nd and 1. Perry in shotgun with Hutchings to his right. King wide left. Here's a snap. Handoff Hutchings. Nowhere to go this time.
Lost a
and
couple.
He's tackled behind the line. Head official coming in to separate a couple players. Last 2 plays indicate it's getting a bit chippy down there.
I think so, yeah.
A lot of pent-up energy over the last year and a half. You know
for sure, yeah.
Perry, shotgun. Handoff again, Hutchings. Room on the left side to work. He'll take
Flag
advantage of
on the
it.
play.
Flag thrown. Hutchings picked up the first down, but we'll check on the penalty marker.
I'm wondering if we got an illegal block out there.
Flag was thrown towards the backfield.
That's going to be a hold on us. So that'll back us up 10 from the spot of the foul. Looked like more than 10, though. Looked like they marked it off 15 to me.
Real big steps, weren't they, Lenny?
They were. We went from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 17.
Yeah, as I mentioned, that flag was thrown more towards the backfield. I know there are a couple of Paris linemen working back that way. But it will be 3rd and 17. Perry stands between split backs. Shotgun formation. Whistle blows,
There's
another flag. Play clock reads 0.
That's what I'm thinking.
But
delay.
a timeout will be granted to your Paris Tigers. And we'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Third and 17. Paris offense back out on the field for a pretty important third down conversion looking for right here.
Big third down right here.
Only scored on their last drive. Paris had momentum headed that way as Perry takes a snap. Shoulder fake, now throws across the middle. Completed to Jude Sullivan.
Should be enough for the first down.
And they gave him the first. Pickup of 18 or 19. And it'll be first down in Olney territory.
That was a huge play there, so good to see us get that first down and keep this drive alive.
2 receivers out wide either way. Perry fakes a handoff to Hutchings. Gets around an ankle tackle. Up the right sideline he goes, met by 3 Olney defenders and brought down after a pickup of 6 or 7. Olney still talking. Again, 7-9 yards. We'll take that all night.
Yeah, we will.
Olney defense might not be aware how this game works, Lenny, talking like that.
I'm not sure they do either, because they're going to end up giving him 9 yards on that carry time they end up spotting the ball. 2nd and 1.
Perry between split backs. Hutchings to his right, Moeller left. Here's a handoff to Hutchings. Hutchings goes left, picks up a first down, plus 1 or 2 more inside the 30-yard line. 6.5 to play before halftime. Tigers looking to answer Olney's score. Paris getting a play call now.
Everybody finally getting set. The play clock's getting down to about 10 now. So
Perry takes a snap, keeps it himself, runs to the right side, towards the sideline, and wrestled down, thrown out of bounds after picking up a couple. And he's slow to get up, hobbling a bit. He's going to try to make his way back out onto the field.
he's definitely limping. Hutch is coming out, and number 8 is coming out. No, it wasn't. Must have been 9. 9, Moeller.
Kohlmeyer and Board replace them. Here's a snap. Handoff Board. Board to the right side. Running hard, but gets tripped up by his own man and goes down after just a few. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Looks like 3rd and 4, so give Eli about 4 on the carry. Looks like Eli's going to stay in there in the backfield.
Board to Perry's left. Here's a handoff. Board with it. This time a little patience. Through a hole. 1st down to the 11-yard line goes Eli Board. Board waited that time. Put his hand on the blocker in front of him. That was Connor Crunk who led him through the hole. I think Crunk is the one who got tangled up with Board the play before. That time, Board able to pick up the 1st down and then some. Here's a snap, whistle blows, and before the play is started, we've got a timeout called by Olney. So we'll take one with them. With 5:02 left in the second, your Paris Tigers lead 21-7.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck.
Paris offense back out onto the field after that Olney timeout. 1st and 10 from the 11. Perry shotgun, Board to his left. Snap to Perry. Handoff Board, round the right end. Takes an Olney defender head on. And is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like that's about it.
That's about it, yeah. I was going to say no gain on that play.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
They might give him a half a yard, but I'm going to say no gain.
Perry gets the play call.
Hutch is in the backfield now, so.
Hutchings to the left. Now he'll go out left, catch a pass, and then take him down right away and crunched up by 2 or 3 only defenders. Hutchings up right away.
Yeah, he was. I was surprised he got up that quick, man. He got popped.
Did lose a yard, so that'll bring up 3rd and 11. That was only defender shed King's block to get to Hutchings so quick. We'll see what Paris has in store here on 3rd down. Perry with Hutchings to his right now. Hutchings goes right. Snap to Perry, flag thrown, pass over the middle, incomplete, no flag there for contact as Jude Sullivan couldn't get turned around to catch the pass. And illegal shift called on Paris.
Yep. Well, I would say they'll probably, I would think they'd decline that and bring up 4th down, I would think.
Head official over to talk to Matt Music of Olney about that. And it will be declined to bring up 4th down. Fourth and 11.
Our kicking team comes in. We're going to try to put 3 points on the board.
Ethan Dick brings out the tee. Garrett King lined up to kick. From 30 yards away, kick is up, and it is no good to the left. And Olney will take over there at their own 14-yard line. Paris unable to answer Olney's score, but a long drive leaves Olney's offense with 3:28 to work with. And it seems, Lenny, like some of that momentum Olney had has gone away. We were worried there at midfield on that long 3rd down attempt that if Paris wasn't able to get that one, Olney would have full momentum. But squashed that a bit, and now Olney back out onto the field. Perry on the sideline getting that ankle checked on. Or at least talking to a trainer about it.
Probably stick a little tape on the ankle, and he'll be good to go.
Olney offense back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Nuttall takes a snap. Looks left, gets hammered again. Threw one up. That's going to be picked off. Hauled in there. I think that was Mason Stuck, and it was who picks him off. Nuttall floated that one up there.
Yeah, he got hit, so just as he was releasing.
Pressure came around from the left side. Pass was 5 yards short of the intended receiver. Stuck right at the whole way, went up and caught that one at its highest point. And he'll earn the turnover.
That will change momentum drastically as Paris gets the ball back now.
Trying to get a number on that pressure as here's a run to the left side and a 1st down picked up by the Tiger offense. A little over 3 minutes to play before halftime.
Well, that drive started at the 35. Hutch took the ball and ran around the left side. Picked up 13 yards.
I believe it was Braden Atkinson with the pressure on that interception thrown. As here's a snap handoff to Hutchings. Hutchings nowhere to go. Picks up 1.5 before he's brought down.
Hutch comes out for a breather as Looks like Eli Board checks back in. I think Nick Moeller's in the backfield as well.
Moeller and Board with Perry. Here's a handoff to Moeller. Moeller around the right side. He'll get near a first down, and he'll pick it up for Paris. 10-yard run leads to a reset of the downs from the Olney 12. Same formation for the Tigers. Moeller to Perry's left, Board to the right this time. Here's a handoff. Board around the left end, shakes one tackle, fights his way towards the goal line. Finally brought down just short by a yard or two. They're going to give him the first down.
Well, that's good. Eli powered enough for the first down. So now we got 4 downs to punch it in from 2 yards out.
Just 1:53, and once the chains are set, or officials are ready in this case, the clock will wind. Good Claude Felter. Sure is okay running a little clock here as we're down to 1:35 before halftime. "15-second show on the play clock. Now the play will come in. Under 10 on the play clock. Perry shotgun formation. Board to his right and now on the left. Perry with 2 on the play clock takes a snap. Here's a handoff to Board. Right up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Paris. Eli Board gets into the end zone. He's earned the touchdown tonight as he's ran hard every time he's touched the football. That makes it 27-7. King looking to add the PAT. Hold is down, kick is up, and this one sneaks in the upright. It's 28-7 with 1:10 to play before halftime. Olney will receive when we come back on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
King to kick off for Paris after that Board touchdown. 28-7, Paris leads. 1:10 left to play before halftime. King kicks it away. Caught at the 18-19 yard line. Here comes the only return up the right sideline. Brought down just across the 35-yard line. And Olney will have 1 minute and 3 seconds to work with.
Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 37. So
we'll see how aggressive Olney is here. As Lenny mentioned, their passing game got going last time they had the ball before that interception. We'll see how Nuttall responds to that. Pistol formation. Here's his snap. Looks left, across the middle. Fires well short of his intended target.
It was back behind him. He was kind of open in that slot, though.
That was Cole Lambert, the intended receiver, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, 87.
It'll be 2nd and 10, exactly 1 minute to play before half. Nuttall lines up with the running back behind him. 2 receivers out wide either side. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking pressured, rolls right, fires one, and batted down by Logan Bartley.
Well, I'd say Bartley knocked that one down, and that's a plus for the Tiger defensive line. They're able to rotate Gabe Winans and Bartley in and out to keep those boys fresh. And
Mason Boatman came through the middle to force the rollout. And it'll be 3rd and 10, 53 seconds showing on the clock. Tigers get a stop here, and their offense will have a bit of time to do some work.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 10. We still got 53 seconds left, so.
Nuttall and pistol. Timeout called by Olney. We'll take one with him, and we'll be back to finish out this first half on the Parasports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
3rd and 10, 53 seconds left. On the offense in pistol formation. There's a snap. Nuttall, pressured, tried to step up in the pocket, nowhere to go, and he's sacked for a loss. Back to the 29-yard line. Whistle blows, and
32, I think, with the sack. That'd be Eli Board. That might have been 33. It might have been Jude Sullivan. I think it was Jude.
Coach Claude Felcher takes a timeout with 42 seconds left. We'll stay right here as it's going to bring up 4th and long for Olney. Their first punt. Don't remember the exact yardage, but it sure didn't go very far.
It was a pretty short squib punt off. I think it's off the side of his foot and only went about, 12, 14 yards, I think.
So we'll see what type of pressure Paris draws up for this punt. Mason Hutchings will head back deep to return if it gets that far. .46 seconds remaining on the clock. So they put a couple extra on there.
Yeah.
Olney in punt formation.
Looks like Garrett King's going back as well, so.
Here's the snap for the punt. Kick is away. This one's a good one.
Really good.
High, and with an Olney bounce, will get down to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Tiger offense will have a chance to put another score on the board before we head into the halftime with 35 seconds left.
I'm not sure how aggressive the Tiger offense will really be. You know, you've got the 28-7 lead, so you're up 3 scores. So.
Yeah, you look at this a couple different ways, right, Lenny? You could take it easy here and get to halftime, or
might spread them out and try to burn them.
This is a chance to work on a few things that maybe you don't get a lot of live game opportunities to work on.
Exactly.
And a lot of times it depends on how the first play goes. So we'll see what Danny Perry has in store here. He'll run it himself. Goes to the left for a few steps. Now he'll cut it back to the right, trying to get to the sideline. Does. Steps out of bounds just across the 30-yard line. So he picked up 6 on the play.
Run off about 10 seconds off the clock, though, so.
They'll give him 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Perry working on that ankle that he limped around for in just a play. Seems to be just fine now. He's back in shotgun formation. 27 seconds left before halftime. Hutchings to his right. Perry takes a snap, fakes a handoff, looking to throw. Lobs one up. That's going to be deflected and knocked away before Colby Kindred could get his hands on it. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, he was intended receiver, but it was about 2 yards short of getting to Colby, and he stopped, turned, and kind of jumped back to try to get a hand on it, but
Tigers ran 4 vertical routes that time. We'll see what they have drawn up for a 3rd and 3.
As I say, I was watching Bartley at the end of the line, and he never laid a hand on anybody. Nobody even came close, so the protection was definitely there.
Perry in shotgun. Hutchings to his right. Here's a handoff to Hutchings. Whistle blows, another flag.
False start, Paris, so.
That'll back Paris up 5. So 3rd and 8 with 20 seconds left. Three Tiger receivers go to the left. Phillips all alone to the right. Perry shotgun. Hutchings to his right. Here's a snap. Fakes a handoff. Makes a cut back towards the middle. Still on his feet. Now trying to get back to the right. Takes a hit. And down on the ground he goes. Looks like to be in pain once again. Up a little slow on that ankle. And then only Tiger is still down. Yeah, and Perry's hurting as he makes his way towards the locker room for halftime, where your Paris Tigers lead 28-7. We'll be back with halftime stats. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church County Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Halftime here at Paris High School. Your Tigers lead Olney, score of 28-7. We had an extended halftime today for Senior Day, as we got to enjoy presentation of your seniors for the Marching Tigers. So we've still got 8 minutes to go before we start second half.
Well, then they'll add 3 more minutes when the boys all come back out to the field. So
That's your favorite rule, isn't it?
it
Lenny?
is. I just don't get it.
Yep. Me neither. And I don't know if anybody will ever have an explanation for it, will they?
Well, they claim it's so the boys can get all warmed up, but if that's the case, just put an extra 3 minutes on before you start, and
Let's quit getting our hopes up, dang it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But even before that, we have some first half stats to go through, and I will turn it over to Lenny to do that.
All right, thanks, Clay. For the Olney Tigers, it's just a tale of 2 different teams. I mean, Olney, the run game is almost non-existent. All their all their yardage has been gained through the air. But then you look at the other side of the coin for Paris, it's just a total exact opposite. Everything we've got pretty much has been through the ground. We've only had 3 passes that are complete. So anyway, we'll run down the stats. For the Olney Tigers, the quarterback, Ustin Nuttall, he's had 2 carries for a minus 18 yards. Carter Beard has 4 carries for 7 yards. That's it for their ground game. Throwing the ball, Nuttall is 7 out of 12 for 107 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception as Stuck picked him off there in that second quarter. Receiving the ball, I've got Jaden Fleming with 2 catches for 60 yards. I've got Quinn Miller, 2 catches for 28 and the 1 touchdown. I've got Will Bookout, 1 catch for 6. Braden Bergner, 1 catch for 14, and Carter Beard, the receiver out of the backfield, has 1 catch for a minus 1 yard. They've been penalized 3 times for a minus 15 yards. They've had the ball 5 times and scored once. For your Tigers, I've got Danny Perry, 10 carries for 100 yards. Mason Hutchings, 10 carries for 53 yards. Nick Moeller, 3 carries for 22 yards. Garrett King, 1 carry for 13. Eli Board, I've got him for 8 carries for 48 yards. Throwing the ball, Perry is 3 out of 5 for 17 yards. Hutchings has 2 catches for a minus 1 yard, and Jude Sullivan has 1 catch for 18 yards. The Tigers have been penalized twice for 15 yards. They've had the ball on offense 5 times, scored 4, and missed a field goal. Their scoring drives consist of the first drive was 68 yards and a touchdown run by Eli Board on a 4-yard carry. A 23-yard drive. This time it was Hutchings getting the 5-yard carry for the score. Then a 63-yard drive capped off by a 14-yard run by Hutchings. Then, like I said, we had the missed field goal by Garrett King that was no good. And then with 1:10 left to go in the second quarter, it was another 2-yard run by Eli Board. That capped off a 35-yard drive. So that's where we stand right now at half. The score, your Tigers on top, 28-7.
Appreciate that, Lenny. And take a look around at other Little Illini Conference scores. Tonight's contest just getting underway in the second half. Newton leads Flora 21-6. Red Hill is beating Marshall 22-14. And Casey playing an out-of-conference game, beating the Oblong Panthers 42-0 at halftime. Only other contests in LIC play actually happened last night, where Robinson traveled to Lawrenceville and defeated Lawrenceville 47-14. Robinson, the team that will be here a week from tonight, playing the only other home game for the Paris Tigers. And we've mentioned that this matchup we're seeing tonight has generally determined the LIC the last few years. Well, Robinson, with their win last night, is going to come in next week with a 3-0 record, both overall and in the conference.
Wow. So Robinson's starting to be a powerhouse once again in LIC football. They used to be powerhouse back in the old Apollo days, so you always dreaded going down to Robinson to play. But it seemed like we always played them tough down there, but we could just never get the victory. So
that'll be a week from tonight. Then other matchups a week from tonight. Casey is at Marshall, so big rivalry there as always, Casey and Marshall.
Yep.
Lawrenceville travels to Red Hill, and then Newton will play against these Olney Tigers that you're seeing tonight. 28-7, again your halftime score. Mention that game against Robinson next week at home, and then Paris will follow that up by traveling to Florida for another Friday night game, and then finish out the season on a Friday night against Red Hill. So you can be sure to catch all that action here on the Paris Sports Network. As other sports that are underway and coming up, both volleyball has been broadcasted here on the Paris Sports Network, and volleyball team on a roll as they moved to, I think, 5-2 last night against KZ Westfield. They have a match on Monday that we'll stream right here on the Paris Sports Network. And then baseball and softball official practice starts on Monday, so that season right around the corner.
Just around the corner, so yeah. Well, the major leagues, they started yesterday, so my Cubbies, they didn't look very impressive, so we're not going to say too much about that. But
Paris Tigers out of the locker room. We're taking a look at Danny Perry, who's definitely got a limp to him, but that always happens too when you get a fresh new wrap of tape on an ankle too, right, Lenny?
Yeah, it takes a while to get it stretched back out and get everything loosened up. So
I'm sure that happened in the locker room as he'll get warmed up, and we should just dedicate those 3 minutes to you. Can we call those the Lenny Irwin 3 minutes? They're back up on the scoreboard, and
it's just, I don't know, they just always do it, and
Yep.
and they won't start the clock either till Olney comes out. So we could be out here for another minute or so before, but I see
Yep.
Olney making the field right now. So as soon as they get in their formation and start warming up, they'll start the clock, and then 3 minutes after that we'll have second half kickoff. So
then we'll do the whole thing again next week, Lenny, you know?
Yep, that we will. We will.
With those 3 minutes, let's go ahead and take another commercial break, and we'll be back here with second half action on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit EagleRidgeParis.com.
We are set for second half action here in Paris. Your Tigers lead 28-7 over the visiting Olney Tigers.
They'll only won the toss to begin the game, and they deferred, so they'll get the ball to start this second half. So hopefully our defense can go out there and put the smack down on them, 3 and out, and get the offense rolling again.
On that last play of the first half, we've talked about Danny Perry being shaken up. It was Carter Beard for Olney, who was slow to get up, and he walked to the locker room well after his teammates did. He's out in the huddle ready for kickoff return, though, so he appears to be all right. Looks like he might have got his ankle wrapped up. Same thing there. A little slow, a little gimpy on that ankle, but just loosening things up. And Garrett King is set to kick away for Paris.
Well, Beard's going to be an up back, so he's not going to be the main threat, it don't look like, unless we kick it to him, which we didn't.
Kick it behind him. Only on the return.
Oh, good tackle. Who was that guy that got down there? Is it 8, 6?
Is it Mason? Mason stuck?
I can't tell.
I think
the
it
number.
was.
9.
Was it?
9.
Okay.
Nick Moeller down there for the quick stop.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Paris 25-yard line. Excuse me, only 25-yard line.
You always like to see that. Your special teams get down there on good coverage and pretty much not much on the return. So
Good way to start the half.
Oh, there's a mix-up. Nobody there in the backfield, and Nuttall turned around to hand the ball off, and there's nobody home.
Miscommunication, broken play, and tackle for a 6-yard loss. 7-yard loss, 2nd and 17. So Olney will try it again. Nuttall in shotgun formation. Running back to his right, that's Beard. Step or two away. Here's a snap. Nuttall looking at Beard, fires, gets it to him on the right sideline. He'll pick up a few yards, but not much. Good tackle there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Got 6, so it's still going to be 3rd and 11.
Brian Kohlmeyer on the tackle. 3rd and 11. Two receivers out wide, either side. Nuttall shotgun. Takes a snap. Roll to his left. Now he'll set up throw. Can't get rid of it before he's going to be sacked and brought down. And it'll be 4th and long.
Definitely a sizable loss.
I think it was Jude Sullivan's white sleeve that got in there to bring him down.
I think so, yeah.
Fourth and 20. Only punter will stand on his own 4-yard line. Takes the snap. Gets it away and run into no flag. Short punt, won't get to the 40-yard line, and it'll be down at around the 37.
That's good sportsmanship there, though, by Bartley. As you know, he was trying to avoid the punter, and he waited till the punter got up, and they slapped hands, and everything's good. So that's good to see that.
Now the Paris offense out on the field for the first time this second half. Perry in shotgun. Kohlmeyer to his left. Kohlmeyer will take the handoff up the middle where he will pick up a couple.
I'm like you. I thought it was Kohlmeyer with the ball, but he might have been the lead blocker for Eli. I'm not sure.
I think that was Kohlmeyer.
I think it was too, because I'm going to give him one.
So to bring up 2nd and 9, we won't tell Jeff. Jeff announced Eli board.
Yeah, I didn't see. I think
Just
Eli's
laughing.
over.
Here's a is a handoff to Kohlmeyer up the gut. He'll pick up 5. Third down for the Tigers. Again, starting with great field position and the way they ran the ball. All sorts of confidence to be able to pick up necessary yardage on the ground. Danny Perry going to check out for this play. Mason Hutchings will line up behind center. Kohlmeyer to his left. Hutchings takes a snap. Will run the option, keep it himself, picks up the first down and then some inside the 25-yard line. Looks like Hutchings will stay in. This is something we've seen the Perry's offense do. We know that Perry is a bit banged up with an ankle, but nothing unusual to see Hutchings come in and run some plays behind center. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Rides Kohlmeyer, now bounce it out to the left side, and we'll pick up about 8 or 9 yards near another first down for Paris.
Eli Board checks into the backfield now.
Seven and a half to play, third quarter. Tigers knocking on the door of another score. Hutchings takes a snap. Fakes a handoff to Board. Will follow him to the right side, pick up the first down, and then was brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
He got 2, though. That was enough for the first down, so.
Perry back out there for the offense. He and Eli Board in the backfield. King wide left. Perry, handoff. This is Board running. And stayed on his feet. Fell forward for 1 or 2 more. They'll bring up second down.
Yeah, we'll give him 3 on the carry. Looks like 2nd and 7.
Perry in shotgun. Board to his left once again. Here's a snap. Handoff Board. Board. Again, we'll pick up 1 or 2. Bring up third down.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 5, so.
Third and 5 from the 7. Here's a snap. Fakes a handoff, then gives it away to the up back. That was Kohlmeyer on the carry. Close to the first down, doesn't get it, so it'll be 4th and 1
Short
for
one.
Paris.
Give Kohlmeyer 4 on the carry. So now you got to believe we'll go for it, though. 4th and 1. The ball's on the 4-yard line. 3-yard line, I guess.
Perry in shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff Board. Board's going to try to carry an Olney defender across the chains, but
I'm not sure he got it.
he didn't do it. Turnover on downs. Ball marked a foot short. No measurement necessary, according to the officials, and it'll be Olney ball from the 2-yard line.
Well, that just probably gets your defense fired up because they can smell a safety coming now, or maybe a forced fumble or something to get a touchdown. So
yeah, the pressure that Paris defense has gotten on the quarterback or been able to infiltrate the backfield to make stops behind the line on runs. You're right, Lenny. I think they do smell blood in the water here. Under center this time for Nuttall. Takes a snap. Here's a handoff. And to a slot back, and he is taken down in the end zone for a safety.
It's going to be a safety, so.
Slot back tried to bounce it out wide to the left from that flex bone formation that we mentioned in the pregame show. And it'll end up in 2 points for your Tigers. That makes it 30-7. 5:14 remaining. And that was a great play by Braden Atkinson, who engaged the blocker from Olney on the edge for just a second, then read the bounce out, shed his block, and chased the ball carrier down in the end zone for the safety. Made it look so easy. It was almost like the Olney blocker didn't know what the play call was. Usually as a blocker, you're going to stay on your man and force him inside.
Yeah, try to, but
yeah, Atkinson able to shed that block and pick up the safety. So Olney will kick it away. From the 20-yard line, ball is in the air. Good hang time, hold in by Garrett King. King up the middle. Brought down near the Olney 40-yard line. And again, your Tiger offense will start with good field position.
I think we've had the ball more in Olney inside of the field than we have our own.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, we're going to start from, looks like, the Olney 42-yard line. Phillips comes running out in a hurry. We must have had too many guys on the field.
Perry shotgun, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, thinks about going right, now bounces back left. Looked downfield for just a second.
Fumble.
Lost it, picked up, recovered by Eli Board, I think. Yeah, it was. And Board's going to get credit for picking up a couple yards for the Tigers.
Yeah, he is.
Only defender was slow to get up. He appears to be fine. It'll be 2nd and 6. King wide left.
Well, Perry seemed to move all right on that play, other than he did fumble the ball.
Looks to pass again. Looking to the right. Couldn't find a man open. Now scrambles to her right. Has a guy downfield. Throws it incomplete. He was looking short. Or is a flag in the secondary. We'll check on that. Legal man downfield for your Tigers. And they'll step the Tigers backwards.
It's just -5, so it should bring up about a 2nd and 11. Or did we lose it down too?
I don't think so. Again, I might be making a phone call later tonight, huh, Lenny? We'll see
Well,
if he changes it.
The yard marker says third down, so
Yeah.
maybe we did lose it down. I didn't think we'd lose it down,
I
though,
didn't think
if
so
they
either.
take the penalty.
Nobody said anything. Officials headed over that way. Well, no, I used to get yelled at whenever I tell him he was wrong, Lenny, so I don't know if I want to judge him right now. Here's a pass over to the right side. Tipped, it won't matter. Caught by Mason Hutchings. First down the right side. And it'll be first down from inside the Olney 20. That pass was deflected by an Olney defender. Then hauled in by Mason Hutchings. Returning the favor from a play earlier in the game where the roles were reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Perry in shotgun, takes the snap, passing again, flips it out to the right side. Hauled in, and a run for 4 or 5 yards by J.T. Johnson. We'll bring up second down.
23.
I also think Andy Best is over there doing double duty, so this is an advertisement for if anybody wants to work chain gang. I know Creighton Tar is looking for a fourth person to work and help out on the sidelines. So if you're free next Friday, don't hesitate to reach out to Coach Tar. Perry drops back and a fire left side. Lobs one over the head of
King
Garrett
slipped, but if he hadn't have slipped, he might have been there.
It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, see if we go back to the ground game now to get that first down. Our ground game has been pretty solid all night.
Tigers closing in on territory that they saw earlier in this quarter when they were unable to punch in for the score. Went for it on 4th, still didn't get it. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's a snap, handoff, up the gut, run from J.T. Johnson, close to a first down. Not going to get it. It'll be 4th and a foot or two. Paris looking to the sideline for the call. Moeller and King out wide to the left. Perry shotgun. Fakes a handoff to Johnson, then follows him to the right side. Again, close to the yard marker. We might get a measurement here. No official signal yet.
Oh, we got one from Bartley. He says first down.
That's right.
But the Olney defense, they say no. So
Still nothing, and we will get a
I think
measurement.
we're going to get a measurement this time. So well, I don't know. I'm not sure about that play call though, because you're 4th and a foot, and you line your quarterback still up in shotgun. I don't put him up under center and just let him. All he's got to do is fall forward for a foot.
You're right. He's still right in that situation. He's still got to run 3 or 4 yards,
Yeah.
right? Bunch everybody up. We'll see if it pays off for Paris, and it does not. Measurement was short, and another turnover on downs for your Paris Tigers.
I guess I'm not calling the plays though, so that's why I sit up here and just keep stats.
I won't tell Claude you said anything. All right.
That's good. We can question all we want from up here, though.
2:37 left, third quarter. Olney has the ball. Again, deep inside their own territory. Looks like they're in that flex bone set once again. Nuttall takes the snap. Handoff to the running back. Up the gut, nowhere to go. Didn't pick up anything. 2nd and 10.
And he's slow to get up once again. Looked like Beard. They say he got one, but I'm not sure.
We'll see how Olney lines up this time. Looks like it'll be that same formation. As Lenny mentioned in the pregame show, lost their best running back, and I think this is the formation they're most accustomed to. But without that running back, they've had to change things up. Here's a handoff, trying to bounce it up to the right side, and again, nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss. Inside the 5-yard line.
That was 87, the ball carrier, Cole Lambert.
Third and 15, 1:20 to play, third quarter. Six on the play clock. Olney's got to hurry.
Yeah, they do. They're not even set yet.
Not on the pistol. 0 on the play clock. Timeout's going to be called by Olney. We'll take one with them. With 1:01 remaining in the third quarter, you're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Third and 15. Nuttall lines up in the pistol, standing in the end zone, takes the snap, going to pass, looking to pass. Now he's going to scramble up the gut, has room to work, shakes a tackle, cuts back to the right, and finally taken down by a few Tigers.
I think he got the first down, though.
He did. He picked up the first down. 15-yard scramble, and it'll be 1st and 10. Under a minute to play, a third quarter. Nuttall in the pistol formation. Here's a snap. Look to pass again. Throws one. Missing his target. That was Quinn Miller he was trying to get it to. Threw it wide. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Second and 10 with 32 seconds left, third quarter. Olney back in that same set. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Also to the left. Here's a snap. Looking left. Nuttall escapes pressure, then fires right side. Hauled in there by Miller. Miller tries to get to the sideline.
He didn't get much. It was a completion, but about 2 was all he got out of it. So
that'll bring up 3rd and 8. And that's where we will be when the fourth quarter begins. As the clock ticks down to 0. Fields will switch in. Teams will switch ends, and we've got 12 minutes to play here in Paris, where your Tigers lead 30-7 over Olney.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950.
12 minutes to play in Paris. Your Tigers lead 30-7 over Olney. Olney has the ball facing a 3rd and 8 from inside their own territory. Pistol formation. This time 3 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Quarterback Nuttall takes the snap. Fakes a pass to the right. Rolls to his left.
Oh, there's
looking
a
across
hole.
the middle. It fires. Intercepted. Taken away by the Tiger defense. Here comes Josh Wood down the right side. Tries to hurdle an Olney defender. Tripped up and taken down there after the interception. Do have a flag on the play. It is a holding on Olney. As Lenny mentioned, that will be declined, and it'll be Tiger ball.
We'll take the ball. Heck yeah. It's going to be down about the, where are they going to spot it at? About the Olney 22-yard line, looks like. So once again, Paris starts in Olney territory. Well, we put another score on the board. This will just about cap this game.
11:50, 30-7. Perry shotgun takes a snap. Handoff Hutchings. Hutchings
Nowhere.
looking left, and there were 2 defenders waiting for him around the edge.
Yeah, he might have got a yard, but that's about it.
Yeah, it looked like he tucked his head into the center of the line there just to get a yard. Does just that. It'll be 2nd down. Now J.T. Johnson in the backfield with Danny Perry. Line is set. Perry takes a snap. Handoff Johnson. Johnson looking right. Looking to get around the edge. Now cuts it back. Picks up
There's
a few
another
yards.
flag. I'm wondering.
Flag down. Another Olney Tiger injured.
Comes up limbing, yeah. Number 4 looks like Dietrich Curtis. They're going to get Paris for another hold.
Penalty was on Paris, so they'll step that off, and we'll replay 2nd down. Perry and Hutchings in the backfield. Perry takes a snap, fakes a pass, steps away from pressure, lobs one up into the end zone. King down there fighting for it. Ball knocked away and falls to the ground. 2 Tigers for Paris and 3 of Olney down there in the area.
Pretty much a free-for-all, wasn't it?
It was. Harmlessly to the ground, the ball falls, and it will be 3rd and 16.
Looks like Kindred and Sullivan out wide to this side. King's out wide to the other side. Looks like Hutchings and Moeller in the backfield.
Perry in shotgun, takes the snap, looking right. Throws one over the middle. Sullivan has it. 1st down, Tigers. Inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal. Well executed post route that time from Jude Sullivan. And right on the money was Danny Perry with the throw. Perry again with split backs. Takes the snap. He'll roll to the right. Fires to Hutchings. Hutchings runs over an Olney Tiger defender into the end zone. Touchdown, Paris. (36-7). Mason Hutchings makes the score with a bit of power that time. And King will attempt the PAT. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is through. And it's 37-7. Tigers lead by 30 with 10:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546.
Updates from around the LIC. Red Hill has taken the lead against Marshall. It's 22-20 in the fourth. Newton leads Flora by 10. It's 28-18. And Casey 48-0 against Oblong in the fourth. Here it's 30-7. Paris leads Olney. 37-7.
Yep, we just scored.
It's reading off the screen. It shouldn't read off the scoreboard. That's more accurate, ain't it, Lenny?
Yeah.
Here's a kick by King that rolls over to the Olney sideline. Covered up there before it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Olney ball.
Looks like Olney's going to start on their 27-yard line. 28 maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell from this angle, but scoreboard says 27, so that's what I'll go with.
Nuttall still in at quarterback for Olney. He's in shotgun. As man to his left. Receiver out wide to either side. And I think we're going to get a timeout called by Olney. They were a man short. And trying to get them on the field. Instead, they'll just take a timeout. And regroup here with 10:17 remaining, fourth quarter. Again, your Tigers back in action a week from tonight.
Right
Another
back
home
here
contest.
Again. Yep. Last home game of the season. We only had 2 this year, so hopefully the temperatures will be a little warmer and we can get a lot more people out supporting these Tigers.
Yeah, trying to look out on the berm now, Lenny, and I can't have the best view from all the lights on in
glare,
here.
But there's still several cars and stuff sitting around, but I'm guessing these temperatures, if you're not inside the vehicle with the car running and the heater on, you got to be pretty diehard. And we got several diehards still in the stands here, though. I imagine there's at least 100 or better still in the stands.
And if they only knew Lenny had brought his heater, they'd be trying to get in here with us.
I haven't got it plugged in or turned on yet, though.
Here's a pass out of that timeout by Nuttall. It's incomplete over the head of the intended receiver, and Ian Cox. That'll be second down.
I'm thinking about turning it on now. It's starting to get a little chilly in here. But we've only got 10 more minutes, so I figure we can surely make it. I don't want to blow a fuse or trip a breaker and knock us off the air. So
that'd get us some attention, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
Second and 10, 10-12 to play now, fourth quarter. Nuttall in shotgun. Man to his right, takes a snap, hands off there, then tackled for a loss. That Kohlmeyer in the backfield there to make that play.
32 was the ball carrier. Hudson Lathrop.
Sure was Brian Kohlmeyer bringing
Yep.
him down for a loss.
Looks like he lost a yard, so. Yeah, their ground game just hasn't produced much tonight. I've got Nuttall, the quarterback, 5 carries, -18. Beard has 5 carries for a +8. Hudson -1. Quinn -3. And Lambert -5. So
3rd and 12 now. Nuttall takes the snap, fires right side to a receiver who was not looking out of the backfield. Incomplete, 4th down. Bartley asking for noise from the fans
yeah, he is.
as it's 4th and 12. Olney looks like they will elect to punt. At least set up in punt formation.
Nuttall's the up back. He's their quarterback. He's the up guy, so you just never know about these kind of plays.
Nobody out wide. Here's the snap, a high snap. Hold in. Punt is away. Another good punt. Hauled in by King. Bobbled it for a second. He had called for a fair catch, and he'll get awarded for that at the Paris 32. That's where your Tiger offense will start with 9:31 to play here in the 4th.
All right. Paris going to start in their own territory this time. Scoreboard says Paris 37, so I'll go with that. Look for the Tigers just to kind of run some clock now, though. We've got the big lead, 37-7.
Ethan Dick is in now at quarterback. He and JT Johnson in the backfield. Dick fakes a handoff, runs right side around the edge, skips past an Olney defender, and picks up a couple more yards. He gets across the 40-yard line.
Should be about 5 on the carry.
Ethan Dick, a junior. In the backfield was senior JT Johnson. Takes the snap. Running himself again, and might have even lost a foot. No, say he picked up a yard.
I was going to say they give him a yard, but it was close. I notice everybody that runs the ball, though, they favor running it over here to this right side. Everybody wants to get in there behind Bartley and big number 58. Maybe it's 56, Landon Ingram. Yeah, 56, I think. Anyway, they want to run to this right side more so than the left side.
So it'll be 3rd and 4. Snap to Dick. Dick to pass this time. Looking across the middle. Fires over his intended target, Sullivan who took a shot to the midsection. He's up, though. And yeah, he's going to stay in. 8:08 to play 4th quarter. 4th and 4 now. Paris to punt.
Ingram's our punter.
Only drops 2 back. Kick is away. Good punt. Hauled in at the 25. Run down the left side and then tackled. That was Braden Bergener on the return for Olney. And we are under 8 to play. Olney ball. And they're going to mark it at the Olney 37-yard line. New quarterback for Olney this time.
Looks like we got some clean jerseys coming in for Olney.
Dawson Brown, a sophomore for Olney. Now lines up in shotgun. He'll take the snap. Here's a handoff. This is Lathrop on the carry. He'll pick up 1 or 2. Jeb Fry in for the Tigers. Connor Crunk and Gabe Winans check out for Paris. Brown again in shotgun. Calls for the ball, takes a snap, fires over the middle, a slant, hauled in by Zechariah Weiss. Name familiar to the basketball court as he hauls it in for a first down. And he'll get into Paris Tiger territory.
He's bringing a little spark to this Olney offense. Might be a little too late, but
Brown takes a snap. Another handoff. This is Lathrop once again around the right side. He's looking for a first down, and he's got it.
I think he got it, yeah.
Back-to-back first downs for this Olney Tiger offense. And they're now down to the Paris 36. Under 7 to play. Only making a few more substitutions. Receiver out wide left. Brown takes a snap. He'll pass this time. Now feeling pressure. Gets away from it. Rolling to his left. Now has another Paris Tiger chasing him. He's back beyond the 50, 45-yard line.
Incomplete.
Then gets rid of it.
Wow.
Through the hands of his target.
Well, he lucked out there, though. So instead of losing 20 or 25, they end up with the incomplete pass and net nothing. So it's just going to bring up 2nd and 10.
.619 showing on the clock. Only looking to the sideline for their play call. Now they're set. Brown in shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Lathrop. Thought about scrambling to the right. Now he goes left. Nearly tripped up. Gets away from a few tacklers. Then spun around and down.
Brought down by number 8 for the Tigers.
Colby Kindred
out there on the tackle.
And it will be another first down for Olney.
But he picked up another 11, so.
Brown listed as at just 5'9", 150 pounds, a sophomore. As he calls the play out to his receivers, lines up in pistol formation, takes the snap. He'll roll right, looking to pass. Now trying to get around the edge. He does, picks up 8 more yards. As this Olney offense continues to move down the field. Logan Rhodes had checked in for a couple plays for Paris.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and 2 from the 17.
Brown and pistol, takes the snap. He'll throw once again. Rolls right. Lobs one into the end zone and caught by an Olney Tiger who was waiting for it on his knees.
Number 8 with the catch.
And it's 37-13. As Olney lines up for the point after. Still getting set up. Now they're ready. Pearson Troyer on for the PAT. Kick is up. And it is good. That'll make it 37-14 with 5:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back here to finish this one out on the Parasports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Olney set to kick it away. Hutchings and King back to return for your Tigers. Short kickoff, King up to catch. He'll bring it up the middle, get around the 40-yard line, maybe a yard further. That's where the Tiger offense will take over.
Okay, Tiger ball on the 41-yard line. Once again, we'll see if we can run this final 5:24 off the clock. Looks like Board's going to be in the backfield. Looks like Krippus is going to be quarterbacking now.
Brady Krippus, sophomore in for Paris, lining up in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Handoff. Here's Board up the middle. Nice cut. Gets to the outside. Gets away from an ankle tackle. Stiff arms an Olney defender.
It still didn't go down.
Yeah, still on his feet.
All right, see what we got for Board. $29 yards on that carry.
Krippus now between split backs. Board one of them to his right. He fakes a handoff there. Now gives rid of it. Running up the middle and brought down there is Ethan Curl as he picks up 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Let's see, where am I going to put Krippus at?
Parrott getting into formation. Krippus and Board in the backfield. Krippus takes a snap. He'll throw this time. Fires to the left side. Incomplete. Dropped by the intended target. That was Drew Pinkston running an out route. It'll be 3rd and 4. A lot of subs being made by the Tigers here with just 4:24 remaining. Krippus again shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff this time goes to Board. Board to the right side. Again still on his feet. Hopping forward with an Olney Tiger wrapped around his left ankle. And Board's going to pick up another 1st down.
so.
First and 10, approaching 4 minutes to play. Krippus takes the snap. Rolls left, looking to throw, does. Pinkston hauls that one in. Gets around one Olney tackler, then brought down after a pickup of 4 or 5.
Give him 5. Let's see, Pinkston's 85.
(37-14) your score. Paris with the ball at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 5. Krippus shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. There's Board again. He picks up the first down and a touchdown. Then into the end zone. Eli Board scores again. It's 43-14. King to kick, bad snap. Though running out to the right, King picked it up. Now he's looking for a teammate to throw it to. Instead, he's going to try to run it, and they're going to give it to him.
Oh, did he make it? I didn't think he made it.
Snuck the football just inside the pylon. 2-point conversion is good.
Wow. Okay.
Just the way you draw it up, right, Lenny?
I guess. It looks good on the replay anyway.
So it's 45-14 with 3:19 remaining to play here in this one. Be sure to stick around post-game show. Sure we'll have an interview with Coach Claude Felcher after this one, along with post-game stats.
Stats are starting to get pretty lengthy.
Kickoff teams out onto the field. King to kick it away. Short kick from King. Caught it at the 20. Looking to the left. Unable to get around the edge, though, is Bergener. And he's wrestled down by 3 Tigers.
Going to be short of the 30. Looks like the Olney 29's where they're going to spot it, so that's where they'll take over.
Olney offense back out onto the field. And they're going to, looks like they're going to line up Zechariah Weiss at quarterback. Weiss takes a snap, fakes a handoff, cut back up through the middle where he will pick up a few yards. And just 1, I guess, is what they're going to give him.
I thought the other boy, Brown, did a pretty good job at quarterback.
Weiss, also a sophomore. Listed as quarterback and receiver on the Olney roster. Weiss takes the snap. This time he will hand off. This is Lathrop around the right side. Nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss by the Paris defense. Approaching 2 minutes to play in this one. Weiss will line up in the pistol formation. 2 receivers out wide either side. Here's the snap.
Looked like to me we had motion, but
Handoff, no flags. Runner is bottled up in the backfield, and he'll lose a yard or 2. So it'll be 4th down, 4th and 11.
I'm not even sure who the ball carrier was on that mix-up. I think it was 32 Lathrop again, I think, but he lost a yard.
Minute to play. Olney going for it, 4th and 11. Weiss in the pistol. He'll throw, drops back, feeling pressure, scrambles to his right, nearly brought down for a sack. He'll go the other way now, running to his left, still looking to throw downfield. Now he'll tuck it and just hold on to it. Has it ripped away. Turnover.
I think Krippus just stole it from him, didn't he?
Krippus is going to get credit for a fumble force and recovery. And how about that play?
That was, yeah.
Weight room, right, Leonard?
Yeah, he was holding the ball out there kind of like he still wanted to pass or wanted to pitch it to somewhere.
Yep.
And there was nobody out there, and I think Krippus seen that, and he goes, well, I'll take it, and just took it away from him. So let's see.
So with 42 seconds left, Paris will take over, and they are lined up in their victory formation. Snap goes back to Danny Perry, back in the contest to take a knee. And that's going to do it. Referees won't signal to start the clock as they let the game clock count below 25 seconds. And your Paris Tigers have headed to the north end zone.
That's where the band's at, so that's where the players are all going. And clock still has 10 seconds on it, but everybody's walking off the field. So
yeah, how about that? Never started the play clock again. So that's how this one will end. Final score, 45-14. Clock does finally show all zeros, and that takes care of things here tonight in Paris. Your Tigers victorious over Olney. We'll take a break here and bring you back for the postgame show. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact Great Yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome to the postgame show on the Paris Sports Network. We are here after a 45-14 victory for your Paris Tigers over Olney. And before we get Coach Claude Felcher up here in the booth, I'll turn it over to Lenny Irwin to go through stats.
All right. We'll run down Olney's real quick. Nuttall, the quarterback, 5 carries, minus 18. Carter Beard, 5 carries for 8 yards. Hudson Lathrop, 5 carries for 10 yards. Quinn Miller, 1 carry, minus 3. Cole Lambert, 1 carry, minus 5. Then Dawson came in at quarterback, Dawson Brown. He had 2 carries for 19. Lathrop, like I said, Lathrop had 5 carries for 10. And Zachariah Weiss came in there late in the game. He had 1 carry for 1 yard. Throwing the ball, Nuttall was 9 out of 18. 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. All right, I'll get down to the Paris stats now. I got Perry at quarterback. I had him 11 carries for an even 100 yards. Hutchings, I had him 14 carries for 72 yards. I had Nick Moeller 3 carries for 22 yards. King 1 carry for 13. Kohlmeyer 3 carries for 10. Eli Board, solid night for him, 15 carries for 105. J.T. Johnson 1 carry for 4. Ethan Dick had 2 carries for 6. Throwing the ball, Perry was 7 out of 12 for 74 yards and a touchdown. Dick threw the ball 1 time. It was incomplete, so he was 0 for 1. And Krippus was 1 for 2 for 5 yards. Receiving, Hutchings had 4 catches for 30. Jude Sullivan had 2 catches for 39. Johnson had a catch for 5, and Pinkston had a catch for 5. So that's your stats.
Thanks, Lenny. And we have Coach Claude Felcher joining us here in the booth for a post-game interview. As always, appreciate his time. Thanks for joining us here up in the booth,
Absolutely,
Coach.
guys. Thank you.
Well, first I'll get the question just about out of the way about being here tonight. Finally, right? I mean, it's been how long since you've been in front of your home fans?
525 days since the lights were on, and then minus whatever the 8 days it was with the playoff game on the Saturday. But 525 days since Friday night, and the lights were on here, so
and
awesome.
Lenny and I were up here in the booth, so we're not down there in the atmosphere. Every once in a while, we could hear the crowd cheering, but what was it like being down there?
Yeah, it was different. I mean, obviously there wasn't as many people in the bleachers, but the berm was filled up, and I think we had a ton of Tiger Nation come out tonight and support us, and the fireworks were electric, and the band was back, and the cheerleaders were back, and it felt normal. It felt great. We had to wait 2 weeks, with this deal to be on the road to get home, and it felt good. And our kids have, throughout the course of this spring, have really continued to develop, and why we're trying to honor the seniors, and they did a great job. And tonight was seniors night, and all those guys got in and were contributors to us. Even our young kids throughout the course of this spring have continued to develop, and you see some of those names, and man, they're making plays for us as they develop for 21, but also honoring those senior kids who have gone out and done an unbelievable job for us for 3+ years of this deal. We've told them, we've challenged them. We said we had to win 5 of 6. We win 5 of 6, and you're the winningest class in the 100-year football history here. And went down to Mount Carmel, obviously, against a great program and didn't take care of business. But they've understood the message since then. We're good enough to hang in that deal. And we didn't play well early. We played inexperienced early on against a team that was very experienced with a lot back. And our message ever since has been, now and we got to start fast. Start fast. Finish strong. We talk about fast fight finish is kind of one of the deals. And so I thought tonight we came out and, prior to probably what people would believe, we started fast tonight. We didn't finish the half the way I wanted to or what the standard is. And the standard's the standard, and we went in and talked about it and just said, that's not – we didn't finish right. We didn't finish. I didn't like the end of the half. But we certainly came out and we hit him in the mouth first, and our offensive line was getting off the rock tonight. I mean, we were collapsing and caving gap scheme stuff down, and really just overall just proud of the entire group's effort. Our coaches did a great job of getting them prepared, and the players went out and executed the game plan and played not just good football, physical, tough football. I mean, you see, we're finishing off runs. We're not going down on first contact. We're physical on the defensive end. We don't quit on plays. And, I'll go back to, it had been easy for Hutch to give up and quit on the play where the guy got inside release on the RPO deal, but he didn't, and he made a leap in effort and got a shoestring tackle and got him on the ground, just playing with a great effort. And our players know that it's a non-negotiable, but they still do those things.
Mm-hmm. Running the ball like you did tonight, I mean, that's part of your game plan, you said. Sure. Is that were you expecting that type of effort from your kids? I mean, we
just really felt like it was time for us to get off the ball and go. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we hit the bounce game, the edge game with zone, and we were able to hit a lot of the gap scheme games with power, counter, and trap. Really. And Danny ran it terrific. I mean, Danny did a great job off of some of the read games and pulling and hitting it through and then running to the backside of it. I just thought overall our guys executed, but I mean our offense and defensive lines they were men tonight. I mean it was on. They were good, and the back end guys, they had a challenge because, and like I told the guys at halftime and coaches in particular, look, I didn't go on this thing thinking we were going to shut them out, and yeah, we want perfection, but they're a type of team where they sling it and throw it around so much, and they got wheels coming out of the backfield, and I mean all the things that they do. If you're going to gamble and take chances and get pressure or whatever, all it takes is one guy to slip and get inside or release on your leverage, or a corner fall down, or on a double move, or there's and they've got some talented receivers. They really do, mm-hmm. And so to keep them to where we really kept them, I mean from a varsity defensive standpoint, we gave up 7. I'm proud of that side of the ball. They were really, really good.
This has been the matchup the last couple of years that you kind of circled on your schedule as maybe the one to decide who the conference goes to, right? And you took care of business tonight. Now you got an undefeated Robinson team that's going to come in here next week. That
no question.
Now might be the matchup to really look for that conference.
Well,
right?
They've improved. A year ago we went down there and we had a chance to kind of make that game wide open at the second half, first play of the second half, and probably had a chance to kind of separate ourselves, and we didn't. We dropped a wide open ball, and then we kind of sputtered, and that game ended up going 28-26 because we didn't finish right, and that'll be the message. And I understand they're really good up front. They've got a couple of backs that are very physical and run downhill, and a dynamic, athletic quarterback kid. But we'll enjoy tonight. You have to enjoy them. I mean, we've waited for so long. I think if this thing's taught me anything throughout the course of the pandemic is usually you'd enjoy it, but you really wouldn't be enjoying it. You'd be enjoying it looking at the next tape or trying to figure out what's going down and or thinking. And I'm really trying to not even think about it. I'm trying to, and it's been so long, just trying to enjoy the moments when we get them. Because, like I told our players, the one thing we've also learned through this pandemic is nothing's guaranteed. And you're a day away, you're a phone call away from saying, hey, your contact trace, your team, whatever. There's so many things that can happen. So we're just so focused right now on just enjoying the moment.
One other question I want to ask you about, obviously turnovers are huge, but what do they mean to your group? You had Mason Stuck pick that one off, right?
Yep.
And then Brady Kripp has come in there.
Josh Wood got a pick.
Josh Wood got a pick.
Brady just took it out of his hands.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, how huge are those just for team morale?
I mean, they're awesome. Right? When guys get them, they're takeaways. We talk about offensively, when you turn the ball over, it's a turnover, but when we get it back on defense, it's a mindset. We take the ball back. So we reference those as takeaways. And our guys, I mean, they ball hawked, and they go through the period every single week defensively, where they go through the period every single week where we work takeaway circuit and strips, knockdowns, return the ball to the near sideline, what have you. So I'll tell you, that's a guy that's growing up too. I mean, Brady Kripp is starting to do a really pretty good job for us, and this thing's. Let's enjoy tonight. Let's honor our seniors. And they got out of here on senior night with a blowout win. But this thing's cupboard ain't going dry, boys. It'll be all right around here. It'll be all right around here for a minute. Let's just keep this thing built. And let's just keep reloading. And I mean, I know it's not easy, and we got to go through the process and do what we got to do all the time. But
stick around.
Excited about tonight. Stick around. It should be fun. Excited about tonight. And as this spring is gone, excited about the future with some of the inexperienced young guys that are getting quality reps and playing for us. So I'm pumped.
Yeah. Awesome to hear you say that, Coach.
Happy senior night. Happy senior night. Happy to have Tiger Nation back under the lights in the front yard at home again. What a fun deal. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching the games in other places, and we appreciate you turning in and all you guys do at the Para Sports Network of bringing our fan base the games and all the kids. It's awesome right now for just in general. I mean, volleyball's going on, and baseball, softball, track's going to get ready to happen, and the band's back together, and basketball. I mean, just happy that kids got I know it's weird, it's strange, it is what it is, but just happy for kids to have the opportunity.
Well, you let Jeff know if you want to call any volleyball matches. I know you enjoyed your basketball.
Yeah, I enjoyed my basketball, and I appreciate volleyball. I love it. I don't know anything about it. Hey, I know less about it than I do basketball. And let me tell you what I know about basketball. Nothing. So can you know less than nothing? I think I got her figured out, boys.
Appreciate you
Appreciate
coming
you
up
guys.
here, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Have
Go Tigers. All right.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks again, Coach Claude Fudge, for joining us here on the post-game show, the Para Sports Network. 45-14, your final score. Tigers take care of Olney, and they will move on to next week's game against Robinson here at home, Lenny.
Yeah, they will. So that, like you said, that's probably maybe going to be for the LIC title because we're going to come in at 2-0. Robinson's going to come in at 3-0, I believe. Yeah. So
we're looking forward to it, aren't we?
We are. We definitely are, for sure.
That's right. But we appreciate you joining us here for tonight's broadcast and appreciate all of our sponsors that have allowed us to do this football game along with all the other sports that we broadcast here on the Para Sports Network. So for that and for my partner, Lenny Irwin, I'm Clay Best signing off here on the Para Sports Network. Thanks for listening and have a good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.